fear and exhaustion now taking a key role. Men are fearing for their safety, looking behind them for ways to escape. Horses are flown, all the remounts have been used. Musketeers are down to the last 2 to 3 rounds of ammunition. The artillery are down to the last 2 or 3 rounds. Many of the musketeers are ripping buttons from their tunics and using them as ammunition. There is despair in the air. Can you sense it, Gareth?
You can always tell when people are worried by the wild rumours that go through the field. We saw that earlier with the rumour that Cromwell had been killed or very badly wounded. There have been other rumours that they've seen relieving columns or columns behind them of the enemy. And these things run through an army like wildfire. In general, I think that both armies seem to be in better spirits than you would expect at this time of the night after such a fierce, if short, fight. But if I had to put my money on it, I still think that the upper hand lies with Parliament.
Gareth, let's wend our way to the lines of the Scottish and see if we can see how stout their hearts are this day. Well, they put a brave fight up, but surely they must not be them. Well, there does seem still to be fire in their bellies. They can see that it's going to be a difficult route back to York if they do break. I can see some white coats here. Sirs, do you fear your spirits are high this day? Are you going to break and run?
We will not break, we will stand and fight.
Sir, your troops seem well disposed to stand this day. What say you?
We stand for our Lord God and we know we are fighting the righteous cause for our beloved King.
Noble words, sir. Noble words. What about garrison troops such as these, sirs? How is your mindset? Will you stand and fight yet more?
I will.
Short and sweet. Well done, sirs, I wish you well, but I fear the Lord Jehovah may be turning his back upon you.
Well, it looks as if the Parliament army are actually moving forward now, so perhaps their deployment has been made satisfaction to their commanders.
Julie and Gareth, I'm now in the second rank of the Royalist pot. I know, sir, that your front rank is now down to 1 single shot. You must be faring similarly. How many shots have you now left?
Very few, sir.
Sir, it seems that soon you will have to engage in mortal combat hand to hand. How is your resolve?
My resolve is firm, sir, in the King's cause.
Sir, then I wish you well, for I feel this is going to be a bloody end to the day.
We shall see, sir, we shall see.
Very good. Over to you, Gareth.
Well, I'm with one of the units of the Royalist musketry who have now fired the last of their shots, and to my surprise they are not planning on running. They've thrown away all their powder flasks, they've clubbed their muskets, that's turned them round so that the butts of Enactment's clubs, and they are going to go in with those clubs against the swords and the pikes of the Parliament army if they choose to attack. So I'm very impressed by the spirit still here, but nonetheless, my own belief is that the pressure of the numbers and the better arms of the Parliament army will make all the difference.
Gareth, I've now got to the very centre of the line for the Royalist army. This is where they must stand and firm. Sirs, I know that you must be very low on shots, but 1 shot left. What is your disposition?
Well, I feel we are not in the last of our pace yet. Most of these men are facing us are a mere rabble of Scotsmen. And if a good English soldier can not drive 3 times his number away, there is no hope for us, sir.
These are brave words indeed, sir. But I think soon you will be engaged in mortal hand-to-hand. Will you stand and fight or run?
We will stand, sir. We are Englishmen.
Brave words, sir, and do wish you well. In fact, I am now so afraid I'm going to withdraw from this area, for I think it's going to be a bloodbath soon.
They're fighting hand to hand by the crowd line. They've reversed their muskets, which are quite heavy. They're full pieces of wood, oak, walnut, heavy pieces. If that one hits you on the head, it can kill you.
there.
As it's the summer, hopefully it will be a cold night, so any wounded have time to rest overnight, as long as they are not pillaged by the women who follow the armies, where they strip the bodies and take everything of value from them, which they sell on to the men of the armies they're following.
Well, there's a very, very fierce battle going on near the crowd line here now between the Parliament and the Royalist army, but their musketry of the Royalist side has no powder left at all, while the Parliament shot is still firing. That can only make an enormous difference. All the way along the battle line now, it seems that the Parliament army is pressing further and further and harder onto the Royalists, and we can see the Royalists beginning to be moved back and their lines beginning to buckle and bend and fracture in some places.
Okay, Julie, I have to report back to you. My nerve broke because amongst the sense of the battle there, it became untenable. There was men dying, blood everywhere, and my nerve